Hey kids, time for the final of our Rampage the movie action figure toys from Lanard, which you can only find at Walmart. This time we're doing Lizzie the crocodile. Start off with the canister contact set. We get a dude, a boat, Lizzie, and some other stuff. So let's rip into it. Little set, we've got Lizzie looking like a fairly regular crocodile. Looks like some more Nerf guns for our buddy over here. Looks like Lizzie herself is zip tied to this plastic thing. This little thing's got a zip tie. More zip ties on this dude. And we've got a screw that we need to undo to get the boat completely out, which that's silly. Okay, this is everything taken out of the box completely. We get this guy with his microphone earpiece communication thing. He's got joints. He's one of the more posable figures out of these sets. So as far as just a generic action figure, he's pretty good. You get this thing, which barbed wire on a cross? I don't know what this is supposed to be. There's a different canister. This one's all ripped in half. And you can see the insides. Like Lizzie took a bite out of it. These two ammunition barrels, I'm guessing. I don't know. Those are kind of fun. You get a boat that goes with it. Swivels. You got two guns. This guy can sit on it, I'm guessing. Does he stand up or sit down? I guess you'd sit him down and he could operate the gun that way. It seems a little ridiculous. He doesn't really have a seat, but then again, if he's standing up and operating this, it's even more ridiculous. And of course, we're getting Lizzie as a crocodile. You don't really see much of her in the movie as just a plain crocodile. I think you just see a splash of water and a tail. So we never get to see her regular mode. This isn't entirely regular mode because she's got little teeth coming out here from her cheeks, which I'm guessing turn into the tusk in the later on mode. The only posable part is the jaw, which that's better than the tiny version of George, but not as posable as the tiny version of Ralph. Solid looking figure though, nice details. Then we get this weapons array, which has a lot of little things we can break off, but they've all got the red tips on them again, which is weird and means they're not real weapons. So that's a look at what you get in the $10 set, which isn't too bad. This is, of course, what we're all been waiting for throughout these 3 reviews. The Big City Brawl version of Lizzie, which is the biggest of the monsters. Check that shit out. Let's get into it. It is literally just a big crocodile and a guy to eat. And this is exciting. Let's rip her out. We have tail assembly instructions because she's too long to fit in the box altogether. So we will pop that in there. So that's Lizzie put together. You get this little guy with her. He's got no weapons, but he's got finger gun. So that's going to help him, I'm sure. He's one of the more posable of these characters, though, with full arm and leg articulation, compared to like the guy that came with Ralph. So he's not bad as far as a victim goes. And here's Lizzie herself. Really neat detail Swinging tail action, I guess. She's got little flappy gills. And looks like a button here. Yep. That lets her, oh, her gills flap too. Very movie accurate. Down to the weird spikes on her knuckles and overall giantitude. Both the front legs and the back legs move, and then the tail's just kind of a loosey-goosey. Looks a little thin in the face. Like, look how close her eyes are together. That looks really weird. I think she kind of has a thin face like Ralph had thin shoulders in a big mode, just to make the figure fit, I guess. It's a little off, but still rad character. Neat set. Really like this sculpt. Very detailed, very movie accurate. Awesome version of Lizzie. And we can eat a dude. So that's always fun. Good bite. Look at that. We can wiggle it around. He's not going anywhere. Death roll. Alright, that guy's dead. Now, which one you get is really going to depend on what you find to be more value for your money. You get a lot of stuff in the $10 set, but you get basically a regular looking crocodile and a bunch of extraneous stuff other than the canister. Whereas in the $15 set, you get the full-on movie version of Lizzie and just a dude. If you get them both together, I guess you could give this guy some of this guy's weapons, help him out, but they're both going to die because that is a badass giant crocodile monster. I feel like both these sets together make for an excellent play set. You're going to get two guys, two monsters, and a lot of equipment to share in between them. However, if you're going to get just one of them, I really think that the $15 Big City Brawl set is the way to go because it's got the cooler version of Lizzie. If you enjoyed the movie, you're going to enjoy these toys, and it's a really cheap set to get, especially if you want to get all of them. Quit it! Monster Brawl! Don't pick on the wolf, man! It's rude! It's a fun way to collect a set of movie monsters and not have to spend a fortune on them. So this has overall been a very enjoyable set, and I would recommend them. Lizzie.